Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a very long time, but I do apologize for that. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this two-piece set. Now, unfortunately, the top part of this DIY was not in this video. I literally did this afterwards, and it just happened to match what I was doing. So yes, you're going to need fabric. So now this fabric, I got it from a different dress I had some time ago. I just cut that bottom part out. And you're going to need the skirt. You're going to be using the band, the top, and the scissors. So now I have folded this fabric in 4, so I wouldn't have to cut twice. So I placed the fabric, the skirt on top of it. Now, because the fabric is sheer, that's the only reason I'm cutting 4. So the fabric itself will also be my lining, so it wouldn't be so see-through. So in this video, this is where my first major mistake started. Now I should have added, I only added 1/4 of an inch. I should have added 2 to 3 inches because when I was done with the DIY, I realized the skirt didn't fit much because it was super tight. So I had to put it on my mannequin. And initially, the only reason why I added that much seam allowance, that little bit, was because I thought the band was gonna like stretch out the skirt and it would fit. But I made no. It didn't happen that way, so yeah. So all I'm doing right now is just pinning the skirt down to the fabric so it doesn't move while I'm cutting. And like I said earlier in the video, I am literally just learning how to sew. This is my first major project, learning how to sew. I know I kind of bit, you know, larger than I'm supposed to. I don't even know that's the term I'm supposed to use. But, you know, I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I made the mistakes in between because now I know I'm not going to make those mistakes again. So, yeah. So, at this point, I'm just adding the band to the side and just pinning it down. So at this point, I'm using my the zigzag option on my machine. In a couple of seconds, I'm gonna show you on this what it should look like. The sewing or the thread should not go on the letters, you know, so to make it look neater. I'm gonna show you the mistake I made in a few seconds, so you wouldn't make the same mistake. Now you see, this one was the one I did facing me, so I could see it. The other one I did it facing backwards, so I couldn't see that it was going past the letters. But anyways, this is the band. The waist of the skirt is 24 inches, and I made it 3 inches wide. So I'm just gonna sew both sides down together. And at this point, this is what's gonna look like. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and attach it to the skirt. Oh, and in regards to the fabrics and the band I use, I purchased these items from Etsy, and I did purchase this item a while back, unfortunately, so I wouldn't be able to leave a link because I honestly do not remember the name of the seller, honestly. So if you go on Etsy, type in designer inspired fabric, I believe, or is that what I typed in? Yeah, I think so, designer inspired fabric, and you should find some options you could use. And just go ahead again and use the zigzag method, the zigzag option, and just sew the band to the skirt. And with this skirt, I was kind of like, I was a little bit proud of myself because I think I did pretty okay for a first timer. Literally my first time ever sewing a outfit together. So I think I did pretty okay, you know. But yeah. And just go ahead and just sew that seam together. If I know what I know now compared to a week ago, I would have done the skirt, the seam of the bottom seam a little bit different. But you know, you live and learn. So we're gonna go ahead and just like cut out the crop top. Like, I literally just didn't want to like record and edit out all the mistakes and a thing to make it look perfect. No, I'm a new beginner and I'm not shy or afraid to say that. So please, if you've been sewing for a very long time, or you're a designer, or you're a professional seamstress or designer, please do, you know, rate my work. Please let me know. This is my first time ever doing this, so please do rate my work, and I really appreciate it. And I do take constructive criticism. Trust me, I do, because I'm always learning. So yeah, to the top part, this is another major mistake I did. All right, so what I was supposed to do, and please correct me if I'm wrong if you're a professional sewer, designer, or seamstress, what I was supposed to do was place the right side of the fabric together, the band and the straps at the same time, like pin it all together, and then sew it from the inside out, like sew it all together. So by the time I flip it around, it would look neat and literally done. So what I was supposed to do for the top part and the bottom seam as well. So I probably would have just left like 1 inch so I could pull out the fabric, and you know, and just the 1 inch area just sew by hand, you know, to clean it up. So yeah, everything else I did was literally unnecessary and time consuming. But like I said, you know, mistakes, learn. So depending on how thin or thick you want your strap to be, that's how much fabric you cut, and then you just sew. And yeah, I wanted mine thin, so I went ahead and just cut out an inch and a half, and then just sew it halfway, and then I have 1/4 inch. And the easiest and fastest method of, you know, turning your strap back outwards is using the safety pin method. Oh yeah, and this is an added clip of the rigorous mistake I was making, and this is what you should not do, honestly. But yes, and at this point, when I was done, I went ahead and learned how to sew the red Supreme top, and that's when I decided to add that top to the skirt because it looked so much better, actually, the color combination, and the top looks way neater in comparison to this one. So yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching. I really appreciate it, even though there was a whole lot of mistakes, but I think it turned out pretty okay for a first timer. Please do like and subscribe for more awesome videos like so I make killer DIYs. Join the family. Thank you so much for watching, and please do rate me down in the comments. Let me know how I did so far, you know. Thank you so much, and see you soon. Bye bye.